Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. I'm so grateful for everyone here. And I'm Grace Covington. If you do not know me, if this is the first time you're watching this live, and I'm going to introduce my guest today. I'm really excited for everyone to meet Julie Getty. Julie is really amazing at creating business. Julie, I believe we met a couple years ago and you were already ahead of social media because I met you through eBay, and the strategies that you're using today are the ones that most businesses use to connect, to find their clients, to build and generate their business on social media. So you were already ahead of the game. And you are a certified health coach. You left your 8 to 5. You're able to generate a 6-figure income, be able to leave your 8 to 5 job and continue creating your business and starting multiple revenue streams that really create a 6-figure income for you. So let's dive right into there, Julie, and just you sharing about you leaving your 8 to 5, because many people are stuck in that phase where they're like, I don't know if this is the right thing to do or how to do this. So let's dive right there with you leaving your 8 to 5 and creating your business.
You got it, Grace. And thank you so much for inviting me.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I'm so glad to be able to be here.
Yes.
We have been self-employed in the past, but then 2008 came, right? Where the economy just bombed. And so we had my husband and I had a general contractor's license. So we were general contractors and things were going great. And then the economy just, so we both had to go to work for somebody else. So that, he went to work for a logistics company. And then we ended up buying that logistics company and he ran that. I went to work for a telephone company. I was not happy. And I knew that, that this was going to be a temporary position. So I went to school to become the holistic health coach. And with that, while going to school and working the 8 to 5, I knew I found a passion. And my passion was to go ahead and help people. I wanted to be able to help them naturally. I really have always been into natural options, not as much as I am now. But, I always, would use like essential oils with my kids, even though they weren't the true quality ones that I know about now. So when, with my health coaching, I was able to go ahead and, start coaching some clients, looking for other options to help those clients. I got into essential oils. And with the essential oils and the supplements, I did not realize at that time the strength of all of these products and the natural products and things. So knowing that I had my health coaching clients and knowing that they needed some natural options, maybe for insomnia, seasonal allergies, maybe some head tension and things, I started introducing the essential oils, which brought me to my second way of having income. Right?
Okay. So Julie, what you're saying is where you started off is you looked at what would be fun for you and then you created a business around that. So did it take you long to discover that, or you explored with multiple things? How did you come to that health and wellness as something that would contribute to you, something that would be fun, something that you could create a business from?
I'll be honest, I've had several surgeries, knee replacement, hip replacements, that type of thing. And I was tired of taking medications. I was just tired of taking medications. I had gained almost 100 pounds, so I was looking for my husband and I and my kids to become healthier and to get off of those medications. The more you read about that type of thing, they're just not good for you. So I looked for something that I was going to be passionate about. And when you're passionate about what you're doing, you just share it, right? It's like you share a movie. You just want to share it and things. So that's how I came across starting the options that I have. So all of my income generating options now have to do with health and wellness. You know, my meditation channel and just starting on YouTube, that has to do with health and wellness. You know, my essential oils, my health coaching, those all have to do with health and wellness and what I'm passionate about.
Yeah, and I totally love that, Julie, in that really, because I know in this reality, most people think you can't get paid to do what you love. And you are a testament to that. You have generated 6 figures doing what you love, and you keep adding to that. So let's talk about that, where sometimes people think that one thing is the do-it-all, it's the end-all, this is where you're going to make your money. What allowed you to really start to branch into different possibilities and different income streams? How do you go about your process of adding income streams? Do you just say, you know, this is what I want to add, or is there a strategy towards that?
So for me, I wanted to, you know, my first business was my health coaching. And then, like you say, it's just like a tree. You branch off. I needed for my business, I needed some good supplements and options for my men and women to use for insomnia or to use for different challenges that they were having, right? So I did my research. I wanted, of course, to be involved with the best company that has the best product out there. And for me, that's what I did with essential oil. So you need to do your research. Then with the meditation that I'm branching off on, that also is going to come back to like my root business, right? That's and so you automatically already have clients built into that bit, to those business, you know, to my main business. So that's going to be another way for me to go ahead and just get some other income in. My next job, I don't know what my next, you know, these things just come as you work your business, as you work your life. You see what is number one, what's going to help my family and my position, not so much monetarily, but just physically, right? What's going to help me mentally and physically. And then that most likely is going to go ahead and help my clients, because I'm kind of in the same boat as the clients. You know, I used to have insomnia. I still have insomnia every now and then, right? So I can feel with these people. I can feel their pain. I can feel that they want to lose weight because I was there. I've been there. You know, so you really just want, for me, I suggest that people, if you have passion at what you're doing, whether it be you like to raise golden retrievers or you like to ride skateboards, if that's your passion, go with that, because it will just flow. It'll just flow with you. The different opportunities will just flow with you.
I totally love that. And so then it comes into this space where one of the questions that I get asked from my clients is looking at, you know, there's, you know, with doTERRA, there's so many people that do doTERRA. There's so many people that are coaches, health coaches. How do you facilitate someone to go beyond that, where, yes, I found what I love, but how can I actually make money when there are 2 million people doing the same thing?
Right. And that is a great question. And that's a question that comes up all the time, right?
Yeah.
But there's 372 million people in the United States, right? So you think about it, doTERRA's got 5 million people involved with them. And they're all customer, you know, most of them are, I think it's like 97% of them are just customers. They just buy, right? But the thing is, the people, you're going to want a niche, right? Like I have a niche. I have health coaching. I have weight loss. I have meditation, that type, you know, I have a niche. Not everybody has a niche. I mean, you know, somebody else's niche might be kids with health with the essential oils, right? So if you, just because there's 5 million other doTERRA wellness advocates, it doesn't mean my next door neighbor knows anything about doTERRA. You just don't know, right? And people are attracted to you. They're attracted to your personality. They're attracted to, you know, some people think that, you know, I might be too enthusiastic, but that's just me. I mean, I'm just like that, right? Other people like somebody just calmer. So personality is huge when it comes to, so when it comes to you, what do people like about you? Who can you go out after? When I first started the essential oils, I was looking for people that had insomnia problems, because that's what I had. I could relate to them.
Mhm.
right? And so that's what you want to do. You guys, there's gazillions of people out there to
Mhm.
whether you're selling clothes or shoes or oils or makeup. There is so many people out there. Don't let yourself get blinded, and
Mhm.
don't put those blinders on and say, oh, there's Susie down the street does it, and Josie next door does it, so nobody in the neighborhood's going to do it. You have to reach out. You have the internet is a wealth full of people.
Yes,
A wealth of knowledge,
absolutely.
a wealth full of people. There's so many people. Just learn, research, and learn.
Yeah, I love that. And then that takes it to the space where truly, really acknowledging the gift of you, like just being you itself.
Mm-hmm.
That in itself is a gift. And like you said, people are drawn to you, the gift of you. And once you fully embody that, I have something of value,
Right.
people are going to be drawn to that energy and say, I want what she's having. And really, so in your experience, because you're such a natural at being you, and like since I've known you, you're just yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes people like to compare themselves to other people, and that takes you away from really being you. What do you do to really embody and value the gift of you?
That is a great question, because when I first started with the essential oils, you had the top people, right? Oh my gosh,
Mm-hmm.
she's making $100,000 a month. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm making 10. Okay. Right? It's like, no, I'm doing good. You cannot compare yourself, you guys. And that is what puts blockers on. You start comparing yourself to other people, then it just stumps your ability. I am huge on the law of attraction, on manifesting.
Yeah.
And I truly believe that what we believe, what we see, and what we hear out loud comes to us.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, I do affirmations a lot. Tell yourself, I am the number one health coach. I am the number one dog trainer. I am the number one, skateboarder. And you guys, your mind can really play tricks on you.
Yeah.
It really can. So you have to believe in yourself. You have to love yourself, and you do have to let yourself go. I had to finally realize, look, I am not one that likes to go out and teach a bunch of classes in front of 50 or 60 people. That's just not my personality. So I went a different option. Now I have people on my team, they love to do it. They love to go out and do making cakes. They love to go out and do the farmer's market. With my schedule, and my husband and I like to go out and ride our motorcycles and things. Weekends are our weekends. So we don't do that stuff on the weekends. So that's kind of the beauty, right, of having your own business, is you can go ahead and make your own hours and do things, write your own plan.
Yeah.
Look at different people's plans, and then write what plan is going to work for you. Because if you make it too hard on yourself, it's not going to work.
Yeah, absolutely. Totally love that. So let's dive into your love, doTERRA, and I use doTERRA products all the time. What are you what's in your diffuser right now?
Oh, great. I know. I have my diffuser going in the back right now. I have our diffusers going all the time, especially now with immunity issues going on.
Yes.
And things. But so for right now, I have tangerine in there because I just love citrus oils, right? And tangerine promotes creativity and joy. So I like to have tangerine, maybe some lime, wild orange. It's proven that you can't be grumpy when you have wild orange. So when we had our trucking company and I had quit my business and I was still helping my husband, I was putting wild orange, and the guys would come in and they'd be all grumpy. I got to go out and smell and stuff. No, smell this.
Yeah.
I also have clary sage in it, which helps with vision, because we all need to have a vision, right? Of and I mean vision, like vision, not eye vision, but
yeah.
we all need to have a vision. And I suggest people write down, what is your vision? What do you want? Add that into your affirmations every day. I am a $1 million YouTuber. Write those in your visions. And then of course I have peppermint in there because peppermint helps with
Oh.
concentration. So I also take peppermint and rub it in my hands and rub it on the back of my neck. That just helps perk you up, give you some energy and things. And then of course I always have, especially right now with everything that's going on in the world, I have my On Guard, which is an immunity booster.
Yeah.
I have it going.
I love
it's going on.
Yeah, I love On Guard. I have right now, I'm still doing the On Guard and Breathe while I wait for my stock to come in next week, Friday. I know it's been kind of back ordered. But yes, I totally love the On Guard. I know if my kids are getting sick or if I'm starting to get sick, put it on the soles of my feet, diffuse it. Breathe is amazing. One of my favorite, and lavender, of course, is one of my go-tos, and wild orange and lemon. It just is. So, I always, when I facilitate, is really teaching the clients I'm working with to choose things that nurture you. So, as you create your business, it's not about this thing of, the hard work, sweating, blood and tears. You can literally be creating your business, receiving things that nurture you so you can still create from a space of fun. So it's not like, oh my gosh, I have to go do this sales call now. But like you said, you can have these oils or things that contribute to you while you are creating your business. So tell me a little bit about that, and you using the oils and how that, I know you gave the example of your business, your husband's business and all that. How has that really helped your business in terms of having fun, bringing a different element in there where you're receiving from these products?
Sure. So, with any business that you have, with me, it's my oils. I have met so many different people just by sharing the oils. I mean, we could be, and my husband even does it too. We were able to go ahead and close down our logistics business about 5 years ago. So he's been retired for 5 years because of, him helping me share the oils. I'm sharing the oils, and it just, for me, what it looks like is we'll be on a motorcycle ride. We carry our little oils with us. Guy gets a bee, a big old burly man gets a bee in his ear, right? And there's Scott opening up his little keychain that has some lavender, and he's telling him, put this lavender on your ear because it'll stop the inflammation and the pain from the bee sting and things. So it's just incorporated in our lives. I mean, you have to be whatever product you have, whether it's fingernail polish or, makeup or whatever, you need to be a product of your product. So for us, that's what we do. We carry our oils with us everywhere just because we know, I mean, especially now we have hands, we have our hand sanitizer. We go to the grocery store, we have that stuff out everywhere. So, if you do a different product, say you do makeup, then you need to wear the makeup. Say you do, hair shampoo or whatever. You need to be a product of your product. And because number one, you need to love the product that you have. I mean, how many of us have started what we thought would be a good business, and it's like, we don't even believe in this business. We don't even believe in this company. Even though Scott is retired, we started him up a little carpet cleaning company because he really enjoys it. He loves to go out and clean carpets. So does he have to do it? No. But he does it 2 or 3 days a week. It gets him in, one, gets it out of the house. And number two, he just gets to be with people, and he just really is passionate about cleaning people's carpets. He loves it.
Yeah. So
you need to be passionate with what you're doing. You need to use whatever product you're going to be using, or whatever type of, if it's you're building funnels and you need to use Builderall or ClickFunnels or whatever, it just depends on what you're using. And you just need to be passionate about it.
Yeah. And I love that, where then it doesn't become about being salesy or pushy, because when you're in that natural space of loving what you do, it will automatically show up, and you don't have to, show up with the sales script. You don't have to, do all these different strategies that most people are not comfortable about. If you're having fun, it is going to be a natural conversation for you. It's going to flow with ease. You're going to be in that space of trusting yourself in creation. So I want to talk about that trust, because you had to take some level of trust to leave your 9-to-5, to trust that you could create a 6-figure income or more, just trust that you could continually add to your income and make money. So what do you do to build that trust where you're taking these leaps that people are sometimes afraid to take?
And it's true. I mean, it is. I told Scott, I'm like, okay, honey, I'm going to quit. And that's what I said. I'm going to quit my job in 6 months with these essential oils. He's like, right, honey. Sure you are. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in yourself. And I did, and I was determined. You guys, if you have a goal, like I had a goal, I did not like working at the phone company. I just did not like it at all. And so my goal was, number one, to get me out of there. So you know what, Grace, I would be on the phone at like 4:00 in the morning because I had people back east that that wanted to talk to me. Then I'd go to work. My hours were 7:30 to 4:30. And then I'd be, sometimes at lunch, I would be on the phone. And then sometimes at night, at 9-10 o'clock at night for the Pacific Standard people, I would be on the phone talking to them about it. I'm not going to say it was easy. I mean, it's not, but I was determined. I had to be determined, and I had a goal set for myself. And then my second goal was to get rid of, to sell our other business. And so I just had to have a different set. So you have to have the set of mind that this is going to work. And what is your goal? And do tiny goals at first, like Scott, my very first check, I think was like $12 from doTERRA. He's like, yeah, this is really going to get you, get you leaving that job, isn't it, Hans? I'm like, yeah. But then he eventually started seeing the checks get higher and higher and higher. And he was so cute. He'd take copies of them and show them to his guys. It's like, look what she's doing, because we tried to get like their wives in, because we did at first, you do that. Okay, I got to go out and push this, and I got to push that and stuff. But you know what? It came once I set my goal and I set it, and I knew it was my passion. The money came, the clients came, the people came.
Wow. So you first following what you truly love, taking the action, even though having a goal and a target in mind, and taking the action and doing whatever it took, really started creating everything for you. So tell me about what you love to do for fun.
So what we like to do for fun, or I like to do for fun, is a couple things. We have our motorcycle. We have a street bike, and so we love to take our Harley out and just go visit the worlds of wonders. There's just so many beautiful places to ride our motorcycles. And we recently sold our house in Oregon.
Nice.
We bought a motorhome, and we traveled for 4 months. And we pulled our motorcycle behind us. And that was it was awesome. It was just awesome. We weren't quite sure where we were going to land or anything else, but what a great testament.
Yes.
Self-employed, especially with the internet these days. I worked right in our motorhome on my laptop. I enrolled people. I answered questions. We did Zooms. You can do it. You could pretty much do it anywhere. I've done calls on the back of the motorcycle before. So we that's what we love to do. And now we went ahead and decided to stay here in Las Vegas because we got tired of the snow and now I'm looking outside. I've got my beautiful pool, and I'm ready to go sit in the sunshine.
Yeah.
And go, my perfect day would be to hop on the motorcycle for 5 or 6 hours, come back and jump in the pool and have a barbecue.
Love it. Love it. So tell the people that are going to be watching this replay, in case that they do want to add this as an income stream. I know that doTERRA is one of my income streams. I fully believe in adding and having multiple income streams, just like, with everything that's going on with this virus. Many people are really realizing that you have to have multiple income streams. And that's how you really generate that six-figure income. It's not really coming from one source, but from multiple different sources. And if one source dries up, you have multiple still coming in. So tell, people who may be interested in doTERRA, how they can, get in touch with you, where they can find you, and what kind of support you provide your team once they sign on and really building this business, if it's something that they're interested in.
Sure, definitely, Grace. And yes, you can go ahead and you can message me here, obviously on Facebook, where we have this Zoom. And what we'll do is we'll go ahead and I'll talk to you, see if it is something that will work for you. See if it is a something that you see you and your family using. Just like you, Grace. You've got your little doTERRA business going and things, and we'll go ahead and get that starting. Multiple streams of income is huge, like you said. So many people have dried up, like Scott's Carpet Cleaning Company. Now, we had people calling all the time up until last week. Dead. Mm-hmm. We're okay though, right? Because we have other income. We have other streams of income. So they can get a hold of me at juliegetty.com. Mm-hmm. That would be my doTERRA website. I have Wonderful Healthy Habits on Facebook. That is my my business Facebook. Mm-hmm. You can also get a hold of me through Grace. Grace knows how to get a hold of me, and
absolutely
the three of us can chat. But with our team we have classes every Tuesday night at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and those are all virtual. So if you ever want to just learn a little bit more about the essential oils, hop on, contact us and we can get you on one of those classes. It's really fun because myself is on there. Some of my other leaders are on there, and we just toss around different ideas also, right? It's just kind of just like this. It's just chatting and talking about the different oils. So that's another great way to just even learn some more about the essential oils. We have such a supportive team. It's just, we have, as far as things that you can use to go ahead and promote your business. doTERRA has given us funnel pages. They've given us eBooks. They've given us, they have posts that you can do every single day on your Facebook page. There's just a plethora of different ideas that we have that can go ahead and help you build your team, whether you want to build your team as maybe you're an athletic coach and you want to build your team, towards that way. Maybe you're into supplements more. Supplements is doTERRA's #1 reordered product. You would have thought oils was, right? But supplements. So we have a lot of, chiropractors, massage therapists, doctors, that type of thing. And then we have just the moms or the grandmas that like to use them. So we have different types of classes, maybe for strategy. I love to talk strategy to people. I love to see where they want to go. And I do this one-on-one, right? I love to see where they want to go and how we can implement the oils in on it. So like with us motorcycle riding, we carry our little keychain that has oils, and we can go ahead and share those oils when we're out in the middle of the desert, right? So there's so many different ways that you can implement these oils and these products that it's kind of a no-brainer. It really is. doTERRA's compensation plan is just one of the best that they have. So I am here to strategize with anybody. Even if they just want to throw, maybe it's not even doTERRA, if they just want to throw out some ideas, I love to strategize. My husband and I, we just, we travel back and forth to Utah to go to the conventions. And we love it because we have no cell phone service or anything, and we strategize for our team. A couple 3 years ago, our team was kind of going down. It's like, why? Well, everybody was getting so technical. They weren't keeping it simple. You need to keep it simple. And so, we strategized on how we could do some PowerPoints to help them. And so strategy is huge, whatever area you're in.
Yeah, I love that because yes, in business, it is, if you're looking to create for the present and the future and have a sustainable business, you consistently have to look at your business strategy and having a strategy of adding multiple income streams and really looking at your business. What else can I add? What can I do different? That is really going to set you apart from everyone else and consistently looking at what you can do different. I know we have a couple of people that just joined. This Zoom is really for you in showing you that it is possible, one, to do what you love, two, get paid, and also generate a six-figure income. If you just jumped on, Julie Getty was just sharing about how she's been able to leave her business, how she's been able to generate a six-figure income doing what she loves as a health coach, as a successful doTERRA entrepreneur. So I'd like to open this up for questions and, use this time to ask us what questions you have about creating a business, if it's the strategy, if it's about maybe changing your mindset, if it's maybe wherever you're starting. So I see that we have Priscilla and Humutso. I see that you're there as well. What questions do you guys have for us that can contribute to you and creating your future businesses?
I'm trying to think. Let's see. I think. Okay, so I've tried multi-level marketing at various stages before. And while it's usually something that I'm using myself and I find it useful, the part that sticks me is having to bring in X amount of people or volume in order to stay at a particular level within these companies. And that's what usually after a period of time, versus let's say just having a store, like a retail, like having a business. So the thing is like to continually bring in 4, 3, or 2, or that part is what usually makes me walk away from multi-level marketing.
And Julie, I'll let you go ahead and answer that, then I'll also dive in with my perspective on that too. So go ahead, Julie.
Sure. So Priscilla, it can definitely get frustrating to do that. And I had one other, this is only my second multi-level marketing company that I've ever been with. The first one was like that. I had to continuously, and I just didn't feel right about having to constantly get those people, right? Now with residual income, that is any type of multi-level marketing company, even like the big car companies, they have the CEO, they have the president, the CEO, and the assistant and that type of thing. So people, they still have to get people in there also. What I have found is that I didn't push the product. I offered the product as a solution. Find the person's pain that you can help with that product. So with people that have, for me, if somebody would say, oh gosh, I have insomnia, I wouldn't be pushing, I wouldn't be saying, here, try this oil, try this oil, try this oil. What I would say is, gosh, what works for me in my insomnia is I try a little bit of lavender oil, a little bit of serenity. That's something that has helped with me. So I kind of bring myself into them and say, yes, I feel your pain. I mean, obviously you have to be true to yourself and true to them. If you don't have that pain, then you don't have that pain. But you could always say, I know somebody else that had that. But you have to go ahead and, just do it as a friend. Do it like you're sharing a movie. I went to go see Star Wars. I don't know, it shows how old I am. But and don't know any current movies, but you know, this is what I really love this movie. So I really love lavender because it helps me with my insomnia. So, you know, if it's truly a product that you like my kids get essential oils for Christmas every year. My friends get me essential oils for their birthday, and even though they may not at the time be very receptive to them. One of my great friends, I gave her a diffuser and 3 oils, and she's like, "Oh, great, what's this?" Right? She's one of my top builders right now, 7 years later.
I love that. Wow, thank you, Julie.
Yeah, and Priscilla, just to add on to that, if you are choosing something that truly brings you joy, the money is going to show up. The clients will show up. The people will show up. As long as you are in that space of joy and you don't have the expectation that, you know, these people need to buy it from me, you know, or this person has to get it from me, and you let go of that expectation and you take the action, that joy is going to transcend into everything that you're creating, and people are naturally going to be interested. So I would say with any business, like I look at, you know, the businesses that I have with, you know, my coaching practice, you know, I still, you know, I have to facilitate classes. I promote those classes and so forth. I have to have, you know, those conversations with new clients. When I look at, you know, doTERRA and so forth, it's the same thing across the board. When you love what you do and you are doing it and you're being it, the people are going to show up, and it becomes so, it's like they're magnetic, they're attracted to you, but it's being in that space, keeping your vibration high around you with everything that you're creating. But if you have an inkling of doubt, if you're judging yourself, if you're thinking, oh, I'm not going to make money with this, that's going to show up too in your business, and people will be repelled by that. But when you're like, hey, if you choose this, cool, you choose it. If you don't, hey, there's going to be someone else that's going to choose it, and you're in that space of joy, people are going to be drawn to you and whatever you are creating.
Wow. Thank you, Grace.
Thank you.
I find that to be true. Thank you.
Awesome.
Yes. And that is just one last little thing on that. That is so true, Grace, because if people know that you're forcing this out of you, I mean, people pick up on that vibe. Yeah. People really pick up on that vibe. They have to be. And just like you said, if it's not good for them, that's okay. It's still good for you, right? So, I mean, and now that's not to say that people are come flocking to me, that I just sit at my desk and people with flocking to me, right? It's like, no, you still got to put yourself out
take
there.
Action. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep. The action, you definitely have to still take action. But if it's something that's fun for you, it's like, it just becomes, you know, like doing this Zoom, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is going to be so fun. And, you know, I'm not, you know, having any expectation that people are going to sign up, but I know that this is an essential part of building my business, but I totally enjoy what I'm doing. So it's not like work. No. What other questions, Humutso? What questions do you have about creating a business, creating your business, creating anything?
Hi. Can you hear me? Am I unmuted?
Yes. You're unmuted,
oh,
girl.
Wow. Yes. Currently, because I literally just got in. Currently, I wouldn't say I have any questions, but I totally agree with what you just said to Priscilla. Like literally everything that you do, when you are authentic about it, you know, the monetary reward of it will come back. Will surely come through at one point or another. So, I mean, currently I'm in the film and television industry, and I'm from Botswana, by the way. So I'm based. Yeah, I'm based in Botswana. So it's a business. It's an industry where people keep saying, you know, the industry is non-existent. But I've been in this industry for over 15 years, and I'm okay. Like, I'm putting food on the table. I'm okay. Like, I'm thriving, actually. You know, maybe I was trying to be modest about it, but I am thriving in that so-called industry that is not existent. So if you truly do something authentically and you're passionate about it, the money will follow.
Yes, thank you for that. That's just been the whole I know you just jumped on. That's been the key message in when you do what you truly love, the money will show up. And you can
definitely.
it's adding different things in there. So it can be like, you know, I have my coaching. Julie has her coaching now. She's adding her yoga. You know, I have doTERRA, different aspect in now being able to receive money from so many different sources. Julie, anything you want to? Yeah. Thank you, Humaso. Totally love you, girl.
Love you too.
Julie, anything to add to that?
Well, I think we have hit it right on the head. Is you need to be passionate about what you want. It's okay for people, if you're talking about a network marketing company, that type of thing, it's okay for people to not want your product. They're not saying no to you as a friend. They're saying no to the product. And a huge thing is, Grace, is follow up. If you in any business, right? I mean, even like in the carpet cleaning business or a trucking business, we always do follow-ups to see, you know what, just because you don't want your carpet cleaned now, you might want it in a month. And sure enough, I've had people that I talked to in 2013 and 14 that literally just last month enrolled with doTERRA and started using it. And a lot of it was because of what's going on in the world right now, right? People realize that you know, with natural options, you can have them at your fingertips. Whereas we're finding out that, you know, some of the stuff that we need for everything that's going on now, it's in different countries and you can't get that right now. So if you can use like Melaleuca and oregano and On Guard to go ahead and help you with, you know, with some type of immunity issue, and you have it right there at your hands, instead of having to maybe be able to go into a doctor's office. Right now, you can't even get into a doctor's office unless you're totally, you know, really sick. It's really, doTERRA right now is really at its peak as far as just, you know, natural people, a lot of preppers coming in and things. So, so follow your passion, you guys. Follow, you know, what you really want to do. Multiple incomes are the way to go. I mean, and this right now, this is the time. I mean, people that, you know, teachers that are not teaching anymore, you know, all kinds of different industries that are shut down. And, you know, they don't have extra money coming in. So it's key at least for my opinion, it's key to have multiple incomes.
Yeah. And just as we segue to the end of this amazing conversation is, I think one thing that does come up is that fear of rejection or the fear of failure. I know when I started my coaching business, I had one person sign up for one of my coaching classes. And had I given up at that point or just went into that judgment of like, you know, I won't make it, I won't be, you know, this totally sucks, this is not for me, that this is a process that will happen in business. It's not like you said where, you know, you just sit there and all of a sudden it's like, boom, all these millions of people. There's a process to that. And then there's a process that happens to you as well as you're learning, as you are building that trust muscle with yourself, as you're also failing, because that will happen where, you know, you're not going to, you are going to fail, and just to trust that is a natural process of creation.
Yes.
So let's talk about that, Julie, because I think that's a conversation that people need to hear, because people give up too soon, right when they're about to be successful, but because they only have one person that signed up, or they do a presentation or a call and then someone says, I'm not interested. So let's talk about that process, because that is a key piece in business creation.
Oh, that is a huge piece. And heck, we've all probably had failures in our lives, right? I mean, we've all tried something and it didn't work, or, you know, like Grace said, you know, I've taught a class to nobody because nobody showed up, right? Yeah. You know, that's happened more than once, you know, and do you get down? Yes. So allow yourself that downtime. Right? Whether it be 10 minutes, an hour, or if you need 24 hours, that's fine. But don't go farther than that. you know what you do? You pick yourself back up. You fall off that bicycle. What do? You want to still keep riding that bike, right? So you hop right back on. A baby falls down, but he still wants to walk, right? He's learning to walk. So he's going to keep on walking. You want to start a business? You're going to fall. I mean, I'm sorry to say, but I don't know one person that has not had a failure in their business, but they've come back up. And that's the true entrepreneur. That's the true person. They know, okay, this is part of the process. Trust the process. Trust, I'm a huge believer in the process, the universe, the good Lord, whatever you believe in. They have a picture for you. They know what's coming for you. You've got to trust it. And we've been, in 2008, we were, with everything going kaputs and everything else, we're like, crumb, what is this? And you just have to trust the process. And now we've trusted the process. We've seen things come around, and it didn't take all that long, but you have to realize failure is okay. When one door closes, the other one opens, right? We all know that. Whether that's in a relationship, a business, maybe a family member you're not getting along with. Good Lord, we have 4 kids, and every now and then one of them, as they were teenagers, they were mad at us, right? It's like, okay, whatever. But you have to trust that process. You have to learn from your failures. And just think of a failure as a learning tool. Okay, I did this. What did I do wrong? Or what can I change? Or what do I need to research to learn more?
Yeah.
So the next time, it's not a failure. Failure's fine. Failure, you know what? It is what it is. And you just like, get out of here, Mr. Failure, and bring on that positive person again.
I love that. Anything else, ladies, as we close this conversation? Julie will have direct links to her website and her contact. She's absolutely amazing, amazing to work with, and definitely use her as a tool to springboard any ideas, any questions that you have. Anything else as we close this amazing conversation that has brought us together to truly change the world and really show other people that it's possible to create your business no matter whatever that thing is. Go forth and create it. Go forth and create it. Anything else, ladies, before we end this conversation?
No, thank you, ladies, for facilitating.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys too. Thank you so much. Julie, I'll send you the replay of this, and the replay will be up in case you guys want to share this, want to play it again. I just want to spread that message that now is the time. Do not be afraid to create your life. Julie, any last words for us as we end this conversation?
Just believe in yourself, ladies. You can do this. If a grandma can do this, you can certainly do this. And please reach out to me anytime you have any questions about anything. Feel free to friend me, and just trust your instincts, and you can do it. Have a fabulous day, ladies, and thank you, Grace.
No, you're welcome. Thank you for doing this with me. I'm so grateful. Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, ladies. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.